check out our new sponsor, the Health Blaze. All the information is in the description. Use the promo code above. Goodfellow Boxing at 18% off of all their natural products from deodorant, pomade, toothpaste, and much, much more. And they have additional discounts on their website as well. That's thehealthblaze.com. Starting December 20th. That promo code is good for 18% off. We go. All right, man. Anthony Joshua, says in boxing scene that he's baffled why Deontay Wilder rejected the DAZN deal to face him. So he says that he definitely was going to fight Deontay Wilder in that 3-fight deal, even though it was no guarantee because Anthony Joshua was contractually not obligated to fight on DAZN. But let's talk a little bit about the quotes he talked about in the article. I'll link the article in the description. If I forget, just hit me up in an email and I'll put it in there or send it to you. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Reach out to the email as well. If you have a business question, inquiry, sponsorship, or video request, all those links are in the description. And he says pretty much this is what Wilder has to say in the article. Joshua had to say in the article. He says they're coming to the end of their careers, 10, 11 years as professional. I've been doing it for 5 years. The longer they leave it, I don't think they're going to get much better. It's worse for them because I have another 5 years of honing my skills. I'm not finished. I'm not a finished article yet. I'm still working towards certain things. So imagine another 5 years or another 18 months for my bag of tricks. I have few more skills. The longer they leave it, the worse it'll be for them. So he said for them, so they should crack on, Joshua said to the Mirror. He also says that I be chumping for that. I won it after 20-odd fights. He has 40 fights talking about Deontay Wilder in 5 more years. So I don't know where he's going. He turned down double the amount to fight me, and that's a real offer from the broadcaster. It wasn't an email from Wilder. It was a real contract offer from a broadcaster offering Wilder the chance to fight on DAZN, Joshua said. A contract offering him a chance to fight one warm-up fight, then me. He could have fought me straight away if he wanted. There was that option. It's baffling to know that he didn't take it after all that talk. How much more money has to be on the table? The broadcaster runs boxing. But then we've had this situation before when fighters were on different broadcasters and still managed to fight. He said there's a promotional side too, and promoters protect their fighters, which is right. But if you believe in your fighter and they become undisputed, then you're in a win-win situation. You take the risk and get the reward. So apparently Joshua is, as we like to say in America, front running. You know what I'm saying? Now Wilder is posturing and saying that he don't want to fight this year, and he want to fight Ortiz two or three more times, and he want to fight Koznaki, and Dillian White gonna get it. Now gives the opportunity for AJ to really, front run and posture and say, see, I told you this clown didn't want to fight. And at the end of the day, can't nobody deny this. You can't protect Deontay Wilder. At the end of the day, Wilder is doing whatever he being advised to do. They trying to freeze out Anthony Joshua, and they trying to marinate the fight so it could be worth more money. Because Wilder's name is continually growing. He getting the Emmy and all that. I understand for the business aspect. But when the rubber hit the road, we want to see the best fight the best. That's just what it is. All right? I don't care about what they making. I don't care about, the stuff that's in the middle of the network. At the end of the day, all I know, a network is fronting the money. They giving you $40 million to fight this dude. That should be more than enough to fight him. When you win, then you can fight Kownowski, you can fight Dillian White, and everybody else will support that. But it's funny. First it was Joshua holding the fight up. Now it's Wilder holding the fight up, and pretty much Wilder's holding the fight up because he felt disrespected in past negotiations, so he holding on to things. So that's his prerogative. But Anthony Joshua was pretty much doubling and tripling down, saying I would have fought him. I would have fought him. I don't know why he ran from the deal, but I was gonna fight him. But that was a huge question mark around the boxing community, and that was a lot of people's sticking point. A lot of people's sticking point that was pro Wilder, or just looking at this situation from his vantage point or with clarity, say, well, I know Anthony Joshua has a deal with Sky, but he's not contractually obligated to fight on his own. they can't make Anthony Joshua fight on his own. That's what was being said. You know, Joshua doesn't have a contract to fight on his own. So how can they force Joshua to fight Deontay Wilder? Now, for months on months, they had met a few months ago, I think it was. We hadn't heard Anthony Joshua say, I'll fight him. I told the DAZN that I'm down for it. We hadn't heard anything from his side. But if you really look at the situation, Wilder wasn't disputing that. Okay, Wilder was not disputing that Anthony Joshua wasn't going to be in his contract. His problem was when he sat down with Shelly Finkel, Al Heyman, and John Skipper was, if you listen to it, their problem was that Anthony Joshua, they wanted to know how much money Anthony Joshua was getting to fight Deontay Wilder. And Wilder was getting offered $20 million to fight Dominic Breazeale, right? He was getting offered that to make up the difference. So really, they was paying him $20 million for a tune-up. So really, that 20 was supposed to go on his tab to fight Joshua, which would have made it 60 to whatever Joshua was getting. He was getting $60 million to fight Joshua. They was just giving him 20 to tune up versus Dominic Breazeale. And the DAZN was able to get Deontay Wilder paid 20 from Showtime. And CBS, without the DAZN setting the price for Wilder, he probably would have got $5 to $7 million to fight Dominic Breazeale. So the DAZN has helped Deontay Wilder out before. You know, the DAZN has set the price for Deontay Wilder. And pretty much Wilder's ran with it. But at the same time, that wasn't the problem. You know, a lot of us made a big fuss about it. And I always take blame for my responsibilities. And that really wasn't me saying that Wilder and Joshua wasn't in the contract. Because I know Eddie Hearn working relationship with the DAZN, you know, is contingent on Anthony Joshua. That's why he got the deal. And if the DAZN was paying all that money for Wilder to fight Joshua, Joshua was going to have to fight. But Deontay Wilder and them wasn't complaining about why Joshua wasn't in the contract. They wasn't complaining about that. Their complaint was the split. That was their complaint. The complaint was the split, the financial split. You never had heard Team Wilder say, oh, Joshua, you know, wasn't in the contract. Joshua wasn't contractually, obligated to fight Deontay Wilder. That wasn't the problem. They was crying about the split. And when you offered $120 million in 3 fights, and you turn it down, and you say, well, because this guy getting more money than me, then we move on. Of course the guy with 3 belts is supposed to get more money than you. And Deontay Wilder looking light out here. But you know what? He going with his advice of his team. You know what? If you trust your team, you're not operating in blind faith. Trust your team. Because everything from the outside don't look like it do from the inside. So at the end of the day, I'm not going to kill Deontay Wilder. I say what I say, and I'm saying it from a boxing fan vantage point. If Anthony Joshua willing to fight him, he need to fight him. And now Joshua is really getting the front run and posture. And then when Deontay Wilder say, I'm ready to fight, watch Anthony Joshua say, nah, I got bigger, better things to do. You don't control this. This is a bravado thing. You know, this is a kahunas thing. Who got the biggest kahunas? Who run who? It's a power struggle. Nobody want to look lesser, but it don't matter how big or how small you look in this situation if you win the fight. If you ice your opponent, you got the real power. But, you know, at the end of the day, AJ is get the posture, he get the front run, he get to troll Deontay Wilder. Ain't nothing really Wilder fans can say. All they going to be able to do is reference to what he did in the past. Oh, you know what? AJ was ducking him in the past. Yesterday was history. Tomorrow's a mystery. We talking about the here and now, right now. Fight him. But hey, Deontay Wilder looking light, and the only way you can look foolish is defending Deontay Wilder. I'm not. He's fraudulent right now. Just as AJ was fraudulent a year, 2 years ago, Deontay Wilder fraudulent. I'll fight Ortiz 2 or 3 more times, why not? Like, nigga, how about we fight AJ once? You know, but that's the game right here, man. You think these dudes is real? You think these dudes is different? Everybody the same. Everybody the same. Everybody think about their pockets first, and as they should. Legacy is the last thing on people's mind. It's all about marinating and think about their pockets. Pacquiao Mayweather was the worst thing that could have happened for the sport of boxing. But y'all know what it is. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Hellblaze, at thehellblaze.com. Promo code Goodfella when boxing get you 18% off the 100% all natural products. Soaps, lotions, foot soaks, bath bombs, deodorant, toothpaste, hair pomade, much more. Website, promo code description. Don't forget we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email of Neil B. If you want to make a donation, that link's in the description. Continue to share the videos. Best donation you can make. One time for the one time. Goodfella Sports TV. Let me know what you feel. Article link.